Hello everybody, welcome to Ivy's greenhouse. Today we're going to start off inside because I wanted to try to get you guys in a little bit closer. See what we're doing. We're working on crepe myrtles today. As usual, I have waited until late in the winter to collect my seed pods, so a lot of them are opened and they don't have any seeds left in them. So this is what an open seed pod looks like. It's empty, no good seeds in there. I found a couple like this. The good news is there's lots of seeds in there. I think I opened one and got about 18 seeds out of one. So there's plenty, even if you wait till late. This is what a seed actually looks like. They kind of look like those helicopters that come off of trees. It's smaller. This one, the helicopter part has broken off of, but the seed's still good. It doesn't really need that helicopter part to grow. So if you find little pieces like this, go ahead and plant them and see if they're going to start for you. And then here I just put different pieces of the seed pod as they broke off so that you know what is not a seed. So they are little section pieces. There's 6 sections in each piece. And then when you go to pull the seeds out, you just go ahead and break this apart and they fall out and separate them. I'm going to go ahead and break the seed apart for you so you can see. I just used Cheerios to sit them on so that they would stay upright and you could see properly. So I'm just going to peel back this section right here, and then you can see how the seeds are just falling out of there. 2 came out of that section. Peel back another section. It's good to do it over a piece of paper because as you can see they flip off everywhere. Move this out of the way. Break another section off. It's a little tedious, but like I said, there's a lot in each one, so you won't need many. The best time to collect them is in the fall. They need to mature on the plant. You can't pull them off early. Seed pods kind of look the same as the buds, so you have to be careful that you're not grabbing a bud instead. The buds don't have this crown piece. See this piece here, how it's a crown? That's how you know it's a seed pod. Let them turn all the way brown and then pull them off. If you pull late, they're going to open on you, so the seeds all drop in the ground. But look carefully when you're collecting because you can see on this one, we've got some seeds right in this section. These are all empty, but this one didn't open all the way. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop that one open. And let those seeds fall out, and then we're finished. So that's how you pull the seeds out of the seed pod for a crepe myrtle. The rest of it we're going to do out in the greenhouse. I'm going to try to start some in a paper towel for you, and I'm also going to try to start some in a bit of soil. So I was just sitting here, and before I head out to the greenhouse with all my seeds, I was finishing separating them out. So here you can see I have my pile of mess, and I have my pencil. So what I was going to show you is a really easy way to pick up seeds when they're small like this. Is you just go ahead and lick the end of your pencil, stick it on there, and look, amazing, it just picks it right up, and just knock them on your paper. So that's my little hint of the day. Lick your pencil end and your seeds stick right to it. It's also great for when you need to put them in soil and pick them up one at a time. Okay, we're in the greenhouse now. We're ready to go. We're going to start these 2 different ways. I'm going to use the paper towel method, and I'm going to start some in some soil. I've taken a container from inside of my house, and I've put about 1 inch of soil in the bottom. I've made sure that the soil doesn't have too much junk in it. Try to get all of the sticks and things that can help, prevent the seed from breaking through the top out. Crumbled up the soil as finely as I possibly could. And I have my seeds here in the jar just for easy access. So the first start, we're going to do some on the paper towel. So I'm just going to dump a bunch in my hand. We're going to spread them out. Remember, we want to keep them spaced so that when they do germinate, they're not crossing over each other and roots are tangled. But I'm doing a lot. So just as much spaced out as you can. Use the whole half of the paper towel. See them bunched up, just spread them out a little bit. Just so if they do start, the roots don't get tangled. Alright, so this part's easy. That's the easiest part. I love starting seeds this way because it works really well and it's simple to do. So, close my paper towel, slide it in my Ziploc. The other thing I didn't mention to you guys before is that, label your stuff. You get 15 different Ziploc bags started in the house, you forget what's in what. I'll leave that one on the surface here. So crepe myrtles, I feel like they're notoriously hard to start from seed, which is why I'm starting two different methods. Hoping to see if we can get some better germination rates using this method than this method. Last year I think I put about 10 in a pot like this, and I only got 1 to go, so we'll see how it's going to work. We'll hope this way we work better. So just spray your water in your bag. Not too much, because remember then the paper towel loses its integrity and it makes it hard to separate out later. And seal that up. Let me take a little bit more of the air out of there. Air's not going to hurt anything, but I like them to sit flat. And you can also see the seeds better through the bag if it's tight with not a lot of air. Alright, so this one's done already. Now for this one, I think I might want to put them in a little bit more in an order. So I'm going to go ahead and try to line them up down there. Should have brought my pencil out with me, but of course, I always forget my pencil. I'm just going to make lines. So again, the crepe myrtle, when you pull from the seed pod, you don't always get the same as the parent plant. Sometimes you're going to get, a different color. Normally, I think they tend to come up, red or pink. Don't really get any of the other color variations when you do a seed from a seed pod. It's amazing how we have plants at all. All these seeds, they come up different from the parent plant. All of the different manipulations that people are doing to get different colors and cool looking flowers for a garden. But again, if you're not too pressed about color, starting from seeds is a very good option. Okay, so we've got those in there. I'm going to actually mist these in before I put soil on top. Clean up my edges a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to take a handful of dirt. I'm going to rub it in between my hands and just sprinkle it over. These seeds are very small. They don't need much covering. Just a teeny tiny bit. Keep the light out. Some seeds need to be completely dark to germinate. And I guess that's what we're going to find out with the paper towel method versus our little container here. Alright, I think that's good. I can't see any more seeds. Water one more time. Rinse my sides off. And then this whole container, I'm actually, instead of just going to sit inside, because I want it to stay moist, I'm going to put this whole container in the Ziploc bag. Just to help it, keep a humidity level in there, conducive to those plants starting. So that's about it. We'll go ahead and do a follow-up to this video. A couple weeks. This normally takes 2 to 3 weeks for crepe myrtles to come up, so we'll keep checking it. This is nice because we can see through the bag to see if anything's going on, and we'll gently check our paper towel every once in a while. I do have some crepe myrtle seeds left, so if you want to comment below, I'll mail you some. The first person that comments gets them. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Everybody have a great day.